Hi, welcome to another edition of What's Up With That, Alex? My name is Simon Kent, and I'm one of the co-founders of Connect Family Law. And with me today is Leisha Murphy, also a co-founder of Connect Family Law. As the viewership can see, this is not Alex Boland, but Alex actually is away this week camping. So I invited Leisha to come in as a special guest star to answer one of the tough questions that I'll usually have given to Alex. So Leisha, are you ready?
It's going to be tough to live up to Alex,
That is
but
true.
I am ready.
Okay, fantastic. Well, my question today is that I've got a friend, I've got a lot of friends, and they all seem to be
You do?
divorced. Yeah,
Okay.
okay, well, less than 5.
Okay.
And so this individual has contacted me with a kind of a unique situation. He's divorced, long divorced, and one of their children is now graduating from grade 12. And there's a discussion about which university this child's going to go to. Well, the mother in this scenario is suggesting that the child go to a school in the States, which costs, in just tuition alone, is $50,000 Canadian when you do the conversion. And my friend is saying to me, well, what's up with that? I don't agree to that. I want my child to go to school here in Canada. And he's worried. So my question to you is, what's up with that, Alicia? Does he actually have to agree to this child going to the US? And does he have to pay for that?
No, he doesn't have to agree. And yeah, it's a significant amount of money. It would really depend on what his income is, what his ex-spouse's income is. Is this a specialized program in the States that the daughter can't attend in Canada? Obviously, if they're making a regular average income, a $50,000 a year is not a reasonable expense and probably something he couldn't afford. But what I would suggest is if he could rewind time, which he can't, but if you're
For our viewership.
If you're watching this
Yeah.
and you're going through this, then this is a topic that can be discussed when you're reaching a settlement. And you can actually put a detail into what is a post-secondary expense. What does that mean in terms of a maximum amount of tuition? Are flights going to be included? Is resident or housing going to be included? Outfitting a dorm room? Like, what expenses are actually going to be included? And also, is it just a first degree and then the child's on their own? Or are you contemplating second, third degrees, which is very common among kids today? That makes me sound old. Among kids today. So I, with my own clients, go through that exercise. Even if the children are relatively young, it's very uncommon for someone not to go into some form of post-secondary.
Right. And what about the issue of the child contributing to the expense? How do you handle that?
Yeah, I mean, again, these are issues you discuss whether you're together or not, and often parents don't agree. They have very strong feelings about whether a child should contribute or not. I think that's something, again, you could talk about at settlement. There's lots of we have lots of loan facilities in Canada that children can apply to. The more detail you can get around the post-secondary issue in terms of the cost, whether the children are going to contribute while you're going through the separation is much better for the future.
Sure, it's going to reduce conflict later on down the road, which can cost almost as much as the education to try and resolve.
Yes,
right?
And you're basically reopening a significant issue you could have dealt with at the time of your separation.
Yeah, and so just on a personal note, when I was divorced, my divorce order happened about 17 years ago. And so, when you've got young children, you're going through divorce, it seems like a long way off that they're going to go to university, if ever. And so you don't spend a lot of time and it would seem a bit ridiculous when you've got one child in nursery school and you're figuring out who's going to pay for what when they go to university.
That's true.
But
I guess from my experience, I have had clients who've spent a lot of money mediating these issues 15 years later.
Right.
So I'm having that experience of seeing it, whereas you're in it, you've got your child in nursery school and you're not seeing it.
Right.
And that's my job.
Right. Nice.
Right?
Well, that was really interesting. Thanks, Leisha,
You're welcome.
for taking over Alex's job here. Please no one tell Alex this has happened.
And only leave positive comments.
That's right. That's right. So thanks a lot for joining us, and I look forward to seeing everybody again soon. Thanks. Bye, everyone.
Bye.